Chapter 6. The Arctic and Antarctic. The Arctic and Antarctic were the last places to be explored. Early explorers went to see what was there, and later, others went to look for the minerals and ocean animals that were found by early explorers. Reaching the poles. Early explorers wanted to be first to reach the ends of the earth, the poles. Modern explorers try to get to the poles more quickly, or by using different vehicles, for example, a hot air balloon.
Discover!
Near the poles, the sun doesn't go down in summer. This is called the midnight sun. What's at the poles? The Arctic is like a giant ice cube. There's no land there, just ice and water. The Antarctic has land, too. It's called Antarctica. In the past, the Antarctic was warm. Scientists have found fossils there of the same plants and animals that they have found in Australia and South America. They also found fossils of 8 types of dinosaur. Today, there are lots of scientific research stations in Antarctica. Scientists study the wildlife, ice, fossils, weather, and climate to help us to understand more about Earth. There are oil, gas, and minerals under both places, but they are hard to get to through the ice. The Arctic and the North Pole. The first Arctic explorers came from Asia. They wanted to find new land to live on and animals to hunt. The first European explorers arrived in about 1500. They were looking for a shorter trade route to Asia from Europe through the Arctic. In 1728, a Danish explorer, Vitus Bering, was the first explorer to find the Northeast Passage around Russia. In 1906, a Norwegian explorer, Roald Amundsen, found a way around the top of Alaska, now called the Northwest Passage. Most people believe that the first explorer to get to the North Pole was an American explorer, Robert Peary, in 1909. The Antarctic and the South Pole. Roald Amundsen and a British explorer, Robert Scott, raced to be first to the South Pole. Amundsen got to the pole first in December 1911. He used skis and dog sleds and returned safely with all his men. Scott's men walked, pulling everything on sleds. They got to the pole a few weeks later and found that Amundsen's Norwegian flag was already there. Sadly, Scott and his team died on the way back. The first explorers to cross Antarctica were led by a British explorer called Vivian Fuchs in 1958. In 2001, an American explorer, Anne Bancroft, and a Norwegian explorer, Liv Arnesen, were the first women to cross it.